Welcome to Focus on Persistence. This week we focused on the idea of persistence in facing challenge and adversity. There's a lot of different things that can bring overwhelm and stress and strain, and we all have different challenges we're facing, some stronger than others. But when we really need to bear down and get through a really strong challenge, persistence is the key. Part of that is taking time to rest and honoring your feelings. Absolutely, that's a big key of that. But this week we focused on persistence and finding strength. So there's a lot of tools in the yoga toolbox that we work with regularly if you've been in a yoga practice regularly for a while. And one of the main ones is breath. So pranayama in Sanskrit, or breath control, helps to potentize our energy. It guides the flow of energy so that we're not scattered by all of the things that are concerning us, worrying us, overwhelming us. We can really actively pull that energy back into our center so that we can focus on the challenge with awareness, clarity, and mindfulness, not getting knocked off center as easily. So the breath technique that we worked with this week and last week is ocean breath. What ocean breath does is it calms the central nervous system. So we're in a calm state so we can look at things from a balanced point of view and awareness. Again, making decisions from a point of clarity and not overwhelm. It can also invite us to have some staying power when we're facing a challenge. In our physical yoga practice, it will help us find staying power to work the physical edge. In our yoga practice, in our day-to-day lives, it'll help us kind of be more persistent in staying in a challenge so that we can work through it and not want to leave or crush under the weight of it. So if you don't know ocean breath, I highly suggest you go back to last week's Focus On video where I do a breakdown tutorial on that breath technique. So you can pause this video, go check that out, practice it a little bit, and then come back when you're ready. If you already know ocean breath, great. I'm going to cue that when we're ready. And if you don't, and you just want to continue, you can just breathe in and out through the nose. Or if you tried ocean breath and it was a lot, it can be a lot. You can just breathe in and out through your nose. And that's also going to warm your muscles so they're more pliable and also focus the energy to kind of calm your nervous system as well. So having said that, before we move, I want you to listen to the cues of your body, because a big part of yoga and focusing this energy is to move mindfully in our bodies as well. When our minds are one place and our bodies in another, that's where injury happens or tweaking or pains happen or are exacerbated. So I want you to listen to your body to see if there's any pain. That's your body's way of saying, no, thank you. I don't like that. If you feel sensation, that is your body's invitation to really listen with all your senses so that you can support whatever sensation is there in deepening and not crunching into somewhere else you're not paying attention to. So I'll show you what I mean. We're going to face our chair. So you can either have the seat of the chair facing you or the back of the chair facing you on your yoga mat. If you have a yoga mat, just make sure there's space behind the chair to move, and make sure the chair is nice and sturdy. You don't want it to slip out underneath you. So I'll tell you where we're going so you can make an informed decision of how to set yourself up and support yourself. So in a moment, we're not getting there yet, but in a moment, we're going to step back, we're going to find our warrior one, and we're going to be hinging forwards and backwards, using the breath to support us, and I'll guide us step by step. But just so you're aware, if you need the chair to meet you a little higher up, you want the back of the chair towards you. If you have challenges with balance, I definitely want you to have the chair oriented this way. If you have flexible hamstrings and your balance is strong and strong core and your knees are okay, maybe the seat of the chair. If you need a little extra support, the back of the chair. So I want you to set yourself up in whatever orientation you think will be supportive. If not, on the first go around, try it with the back of the chair and you'll find out. Your body will tell you. All right. So before we kind of step in, we're coming in cold. Usually a full-length yoga class, there's a build-up and there's a sequence for a reason to warm our body, to center ourselves, to breathe, to warm our body, and then step into something. So let's just take a moment. We've been in our head listening to me yabber on. So let's take a moment to come into the intelligence of the body, offer it your awareness, and move it in a way that it's asking to move, right? There's sensations of stuckness or mobility that your body is asking for. So offer it up. Maybe find some breath. Maybe some sounding to really come into the intelligence of your body. so we can listen lovingly to this beautiful vessel, this temple of ours. And when you're ready, we're going to come into mountain behind the chair. Everything's aligned. Knees over ankles, hips over knees, shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders. And then just bring your hands to your hips. Normally we come to heart, but for stability's sake, I want your hands on your hips, please. And then just rock forwards and backwards, toes to heels. Just feel your front body, your back body, and let's find equilibrium between the two. Then you're going to slide back with the left foot, finding your warrior one foundation. Back heel spins in, toes are to the 45-degree angle to the front left corner of your mat. And let's find a little movement, bend and straighten of the knee, knees over the ankle, pointing toward the second and third toe. Again, find balance between front and back body and really feel that back foot as your anchor here. Start to enlist your ocean breath. And we're breathing in and out through your nose. So already we're working the strength in the muscles. Listen to your body. If you feel sensation, let's see what's here. If you feel pain, back off. And if it's available, we're now going to inhale, get tall. And exhale, anchoring into the back foot. We're going to slowly hinge forward. Make sure the knee is feeling okay on the front. And then again, press into the back foot. Let the head go taller as you inhale. Exhale, hinge, and then bring your hands to the chair, forearms to the chair, whatever. And we're just going to lift the back heel, spin it towards the back wall, and release. So that should have felt like a strong core support. Let's step the back foot up to meet the front, roll ourselves up, and let's do the other side. Stay where you are. I'm just moving my chair for a more supportive view. Okay, now again, letting go of that side. We're starting with mountain again. Everything's aligned. Front and back is balanced. Hands to hips for stability. Slide back with the right foot. Find your foundation. Find some movement. Lay the foundation, finding equilibrium. And I meant to offer this on the other side, but if you feel like when you're hinging it's too much already, if you're still working on the strengthening of the core, you can bring the hands right down. But if you feel the challenge of the core is in order, move mindfully and slowly. Let the breath help you stay, if possible. Unless there's pain, obviously. So here we go. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. And now let's come into ocean breath. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, stay. Feel both your feet pressing into the earth. Another inhale. Anchoring to the back foot. Slowly hinge forward. Again, if you need to land the hands, go for it. Otherwise, one more breath gets you taller. Anchoring into that foot. And then exhale, slowly come forward, forearms onto the chair, hands to the seat of the chair. Whatever it is, lift the back heel, spin it towards the back wall and lift and lower that heel. Step the back foot up to meet the front and push the floor away as you roll up. So that's one. I'm going to add what I say is another dish to the yoga buffet. So if that felt like enough, see if noticing if your ocean breath is helping you kind of refine this pose to lengthen your spine, to stay a little longer. Again, pain, back off. But if there's sensation, see if the breath will help you. If that felt like a challenge, what we just did, you're going to do the same thing again. We'll start the same way. I'm going to add another plate if it feels palatable. Balance. Slide back, left foot. Find your foundation, balance front and back body. Hands to hips or fingertips to shoulders. We're going to stir the elbows up and back. Upper arms are parallel to the floor. Maybe elbows sag just a little if you feel crunching in the neck. Now that we're aligned, arms to cactus. So, same thing. We're just going to take a couple of ocean breaths here, softening the shoulder blades down the back, pressing into the back heel to feel really anchored there, but also pressing into the front foot. Take a breath. Maybe you just stay here and you're getting a lot out of this. Maybe we take an ocean breath in and then exhale, hinge forward, pressing into that back foot. Maybe the hands come right down. That's fine if that's what you need. Otherwise, inhale, press down, rise up, and then exhale, slowly bring your hands to the chair. We're going to lift the back heel. Again, spin it towards the back wall, lift and lower. Step the back foot up to meet the front. Let's take a cat-cow. Let's honor the spine. So we're going to drop the belly, lift the tail, look up. Inhale. Exhale, push the floor away, push the chair away, dome the upper back. Chin to chest. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to thighs, and roll yourself up. Okay, other side. Again, stay where you are. I'm going to move my chair. And actually, I'm going to switch the orientation for anyone who wants to see what the seat looks like. But if you need the back of the chair, however your chair is supporting you, keep it there. All right, last side. So hands to hips, find your mountain, find your center, let go of everything that happened, anything that's scattering you. Invite that energy back to your central channel, back to you. Call it in. And then you're going to slide back with the right foot, finding warrior one, snuggling, finding micro movements to find this nice foundation. Back and front body is balanced, and either hands to hips or fingertips to shoulders. Stir one rotation to just really align the arms. Again, elbows down if you feel like this is happening. Again, this is your body saying no thank you. So maybe here. And then just extend the forearms. So we're in this cactus arms. Shoulder blades hugging, tailbones down the back, pressing into the back heel. Start that ocean breath. Exhale, maybe soften the shoulder blades a little more. Maybe pressing into your legs a little more, feeling your muscles engaging more. And now on your next inhale, we're going to inhale, prepare. Exhale, press into that back foot and slowly hinge forward, making sure this bend in this front knee is aligned so the knee is nice and strong. Either hands come right to the chair or one more breath, get a little taller. And then exhale, slowly lower your hands to the seat of the chair or the back of the chair, whatever you have there. Spin the back, lift the back heel, spin it towards the back wall, lift and lower the heel. Step the back foot up to meet the front. And again, let's do a cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the tail, look up. Exhale, push the floor away, push the chair away, dome the upper back, chin to chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to thighs, engage your abs and roll up one vertebra at a time. Once you're upright, hands to heart, or if you like, arms to the sky. And then as you exhale, we'll all bring hands to heart if they're not there already. Take a nice big breath in through your nose and out through your mouth this time. And just take a moment to check in. See if you notice the effects of the practice. You feel your palms a little warmer? Do you feel more gathered energetically? If you can sense that, if not, fine. Is your frame of mind a little more focused? Does your body feel stronger and potent? Take one more breath. And when you're ready, lower your hands, blink open your eyes if you've closed them. And here we are. So this was one way that you can work with breath as a tool to support you in staying strong when you need to stay strong, to push the edge when you want to push the edge, to stay focused and balanced and mindful in decisions when you're facing challenge. So as always, I hope you found this helpful. Please leave comments below. I love to hear what's been helpful from all of you. Leave a like, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.